sit here?
Yes, yes.
Ah.
Yes, yes.
How's that? Good.
Fine, yes.
I don't know how you're going to make a documentary about a building. I mean, I must confess, I don't really care for documentary. It's not my sort of thing. I just don't understand how you make an entire film about a build. I mean, who's going to be the hero? How do you get? I don't know. You obviously know what you're doing. I mean, I'm not trying to say that you don't know I'll leave it to you.
What about Emma Willis? Emma Willis? Is she going to be doing it? Oh, I love her. She's gorgeous. I think I look a little bit like her.
I think there's a ghost somewhere. Someone at the flat says something about somebody who got killed a long time ago.
Would you mind just leaving that until afterwards?
I've got to be ready for work, man.
Just a couple of minutes.
Right, what do you want to know? Go on.
So, your thoughts on community, living in this building? Is there a sense of community?
Community? Well, I work in the community, so that's one thing, I suppose. I'm a carer, so...
Really?
We moved down to Brighton, but we needed to be close to London. It's a very beautiful building.
But I miss Bob. I do miss Bob. I don't know why Bob can't stay with me, but he is. I know he's here. I still give him a glass of wine, and I toast him. And he toasts me back, and I can still hear those words. To my beautiful lady.
There's a few people that I've met around, and I see them every now and then in the corridor or on the stairs.
Somebody's moved in, and I think he's been in prison, but he seems very nice, but withdrawn. I was going to help him with his shopping the other day because he got overwhelmed by a supermarket, which is difficult to understand really when you haven't been like that yourself. And I think there's one or two people who drink too much in the building. Very bottly it is these days in the recycling bin.
Abs, I'll have to call you back in like a minute. I mean, seriously, I'm on TV.
I mean, if you need that, you can come by and ask. If you want me to do anything in specific. I mean, I've got a couple. I mean, I wanted to be in films when I was but no. All right. Well, whatever you think.
Okay. But let me ask you a question. What does community mean to you?
Community. It's a bit of a tricky one, really, because I've not essentially been part of what you would call a community for a while. I mean, when I grew up, I mean, it was a small town, so it was quite an intimate sort of arrangement. I mean, everybody knew everybody, so everybody was in each other's pockets. Everybody knew everybody else's business and things. So my idea of community is quite a close knit kind of thing. Where I mean, it seems in contrast to I mean, I hear people talking about one another. I mean, they'll say one thing, they'll meet in the corridor and say one thing, they'll be all very nice to one another, and then I hear them saying exactly the opposite to somebody else. I mean, whether or not that's the same everywhere, I mean, I don't know. As I said, I haven't been around for a while, so.
Okay. Do I need some lipstick, do you think? Lipstick? No? Okay.
Community is community. I mean, I've only lived here like 4 months or so what do you need to know?
Thank you very much for your time.
Like recycling?
Okay. What do you mean by not around?
Well, I had to stay. I had to stay in a place for a while.
I live on the ground floor, and I've got this lovely window that looks out onto the street, and I can see all these lovely people go by, and some of them I chat to, which is really nice. So and there's a lovely community around here. Yes, there's some lovely people in the building as well. So yes, I love living in this building. It's absolutely wonderful. Yes.